Now I move to a very important special guest from abroad, and that's the respected Amir of Ghana, Maulana Muhammad bin Saleh, who will be speaking for himself and all other foreign delegates. Amir Saab. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Our revered Amir, our very highly respected representative of the President of this great nation, traditional leaders, ministers of state, I stand here in my capacity as the Amir, a missionary in charge of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, Ghana, to extend to each and every one of you here sincere felicitations from your brethren of Ghana, the facilitation of Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Having come here and having seen what is going on here, having seen the array of dignitaries attending this Jalsa, Christians and Muslims alike, the enthusiasm with which we are all here attending this Jalsa gives me, and therefore I believe all of us, the hope that regardless of the stories, regardless of the war drums that have been beaten throughout the world, and regardless of the hopeless situation we have tried as people who live in the world to create a situation of hopelessness in the world, we still have hope. And that hope is in religion. And that religion, if played well among mankind, will be able to save ourselves from all brutal activities that can bring life to an end on the surface of this earth. For my brethren, Ahmadi Muslims of Nigeria, the only message I have for you is that there are two aspects of our lives as Ahmadi Muslims. One aspect is that of tabligh, baligh, ma unzila ilayk. That is what Allah Ta'ala revealed to Rasul al-Karim Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that he should convey the message that he has received from Allah. Our duty is to convey the beautiful message of Islam and call people to Islam. That's one. Secondly, it is the duty of each and every one of us to live an exemplary life. Each one of us must live Islam. Each one of us must be an embodiment of Islam, so that anybody who is looking for Islam comes across any single one of us will say, yes, I can see Islam. A tourist toured the greater part of Arab countries. He also went to Europe and to the Americas. At the end of the day, he sat down to write his notes as to his experience during this trip. And what he wrote was this, that he went to Europe and he saw Islam staring at him everywhere, from every nook and cranny. He went to UK and he could see Islam everywhere. In the Americas, Islam was apparent. It was everywhere you could find Islam. He said, but the one thing he could not find Even though he saw Islam all over, he could not see any single Muslim. Now the question is, how did Islam manage to exist in these places? And he could see Islam, but he could not see a single Muslim. On the other hand, he says, when he also traveled to the Arab lands that are supposed to be predominantly Muslim, he says he saw Muslims everywhere. Azan is called everywhere, and Muslims rush to the mosque everywhere to say Salat. He could see Muslims in their numbers. But he says he could not find Islam in those Arab countries. So, my brethren, that is my message for us, for all of us, that we owe mankind the duty of living Islam, being embodiments of Islam. And through living Islam, becoming embodiments of Islam, would be able to invite and bring mankind to join us in Islam. And once we build universal Islam, we'll be able to bring peace to the whole of mankind. I'm grateful to each and every one of you, starting from the Amir to the very last person who has made this possible. And I can only humbly say, Jazakumullah ahsan al-jaza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam
Amir
wa
Sahib Ahmadiyya
rahmatullahi
Mission
wa
Ghana.
barakatuh. We are very grateful to our respected Amir and Missionary in charge of Ghana for making it to Nigeria for the first time. He has so many children in Nigeria here. He produced all the Malvis that we have from Ghana. That is Jamia International. So we are most grateful to Amir Sahib. Jazakallah khaira.